everybody! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host, Cran. Hey, Nachan. Alright. Futsun's in-game with me today again, and we'll team up. Ah! My slime just came and got in my face. Welcome everybody, this is Dragon Quest X. I'm Noaria. This is Mel. And a friend's, or a neighbor's fondue monster came to say hi as well. they can go have fun together somewhere else that isn't in my face. Alright, so last time we had a pretty big plot twist with last week's stream, learning that the masked man who'd been running around doing things guiding the monsters to cause chaos wherever we went actually turns out to be the hero princess Anlucea's older brother, somehow brought back from the dead by the great demon lord. What are we gonna do about it? We'll find out. But real quick before we do that, I am going to zoom over to Verinato real quick. There is a kind of 48-hour time window that we're in the middle of right now, where you can rent a new outfit that's going to be available for purchase in, I believe it's going to be available for purchase in the paid store for the game. But you can try it for a half hour for free. Anytime there's something like this going on, the NPC will always be in Verinato, always where I'm going. Don't tell the rest. Don't tell the rest of them. One of them is in chat, so it's going to be Dipo-chan here, and I think she usually has a balloon of some kind. Hello! It's Dipo, the idol of Estoltia. Oh, the global star idol of Estoltia. I'm sorry. Hello to everyone who likes dressing up. To be honest, yeah, this is something that's going to be available in the DQ10 shop. It's a wonderful outfit that I have selected, and I will borrow it to you. All the adventurers can wear this cool outfit, and let's all party it up together. That recap sounds like a soap opera. Just a little. I mean, RPGs are full of cliches, so I mean, you can't fault it. So yeah, she's chosen something very smartly, and this time is no exception. It is the what clothes? I mean, I've seen a picture of what it looks like. The mechanic's clothes. It'll make you, let's see. Aren't all of you crafters just kind of excited about that? Like a shiver runs down your spine. I can lend it to you one time, 30 minutes. If you're interested, how about you wear it? Okay, we'll try. And it's going to put it into the rental slot of our outfits. Alright, here we go with a bang. Okay, for 30 minutes I've got this rental outfit. It's actually kind of cute on little Mel here. Looks good on you. Better than I thought. I'm party leader now. Okay, Futsun gave me party leader. Not as cute as me though, Hippo says. You might have what it takes to be a model, you know? If you like that outfit, check it out in the DQ10 shop. I think my favorite part of it is actually the hat. Which is cute because the little ears still poke up. I mean, nothing can be as cute as the ears helmet, which we'll get back automatically in a half hour. But... or not, actually. It might just put us in our regular clothing. Okay, so it's here. This is the rental slot, team uniform rental, and then any outfits you may have saved will always be below that. If I wanted to take it off early, I could, but it's only a half hour, so might as well. Okay, so for story, we need to head back to Gran Zadora. We need to go talk to the sage Lucienda and find out what our next step is. After the big reveal last time. And let me know if I need to adjust the game sound down. I just got a chance to read your story, Kren. That's really cute. Okay, so she's downstairs, one floor. Oh, and Futsun is down here waiting for us. I was wondering where you were. Oh, I was gonna try and turn around and get a text bubble on Futsun so I could give him a hello. Oh, there we go. Ine. Okay, let's get going. Lucienda, what is going on? What do we do? Oh, and when right after we learned that Tomo was back, he also broke that big crystal that turns out to be a really big deal. So we learned that there are 3 more in the world that we're gonna need to do something about. We have to fill them with the hero's power. Phone, why are you still giving me alerts after I silenced you? Be quiet. Alright. Now there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Is it okay if I go into it right now? Okay. Alright. Anlucea, after she's rested a little bit, should be returning here. I've told her to come, so let's wait for a little while. Okay. There she is. Lucienda, I have come as you called. You said you had something to talk about. Yes, and what I have to say is none other than this. It's about the battle in the ruins of the ancient god. did I translate Zeldorado's name last time? Or his title? The Demon Marshal, that's right. Zeldorado. So in order to stand up to him, in order to oppose him, Anlucea needs to become much stronger and grow as the hero. And for that sake, there are techniques that were brought about and used by previous eras of heroes against the evil monsters to eradicate them. They are called... secret skills of destruction. And it has become necessary for you to acquire those. Secret skills of destruction. Might it be that technique that I used when we destroyed the Beast General Garude in the ruins of the ancient god, was that one of the secret techniques of destruction? That's right. That was the hero's light. It is a skill that you first acquired when you awoke as the hero. And aside from that, there are three other techniques, and the methods for acquiring them have been passed down through sages known as the Crown of Wisdom. It is one of their important duties to pass those on. And now is the time to unlock the let's see. Yeah, now's the time to unlock the trials for those secret techniques of destruction that the sages of the Crown of Wisdom hold. Am I visiting the Halloween area in today's broadcast? Likely not. I haven't taken a look at it yet this year, so I don't think I will be showing it off. we shall have Anlucea together with Mel challenge these trials. And until that time comes, you need to build up your spirit or your talent. It's hard to say which meaning they want to use there. Yes, Lucienda, Mel and I shall head out to undertake or to learn the techniques of destruction. That is all that I had to say. Anlucea, once we here have finished our preparation, or while we here finish up our preparations, I'd like you to wait in your room for a while. Mel, there is one more thing that I would like to ask of you. To be frank, underneath the castle, there is a hidden meeting room that is used to summon the sages. But part of the apparatus is broken and it's unusable. There is a servant, or like a supporter of mine named Milt in the secret meeting room. Go listen to what he has to say, and please lend him a hand in fixing up the apparatus there. I will allow you passage to get there. If you use the elevator on the first floor of the castle, then you can head to the secret meeting room quickly. I am counting on you, Mel. Yeah, you can barely see her over the desk or anywhere. Okay, it's not a real event for Halloween. Okay, in that case, maybe I will just kind of pop in there at the end of the stream and show the area off a little bit. Is it kind of same as usual? Everyone in the middle level town, or every middle level town has an NPC that'll send you there? So, the elevator is over here in the corner. If you've ever wondered what this little caged off place is, this is the elevator, which we can now access. We could take it down to the harbor, but where we want to go is the secret meeting room. You got there from Glenn? Okay, yeah, then probably everywhere. You still have to say trick or treat in Japanese to get in. That won't be a problem. You hear a voice coming from somewhere. Oh man, this is like a mechanical voice. Identification number 0012 confirmed. Permission issuance from 001 confirmed. Moving to the secret meeting room. And the elevator suddenly started to go down. what do we have here? So there's something in here. This looks like that's probably like the motor room, but then the person with the quest and the actual meeting room is in here. Interesting. Hey, there's a world map on the wall back there. This looks awfully technical for this game. You must be Milt. Yep. I want to sit in one of the chairs. It's a chair in the secret meeting room. There's nothing particularly out of the ordinary about it. Okay, it won't let me sit down. I have been waiting for you, Mel. Oh, he uses Sama with Mel. I suppose he's a servant of Lucinda, so anyone that's on her level would receive an honorific from him. I am Milt, servant of Lucinda. Welcome to the secret meeting room. I think that you have likely already heard that this is a room which summons the various sages who form the Crown of Wisdom. However, unfortunately, this is probably just a long-winded way of saying right now, it's busted. Right now, there has been wear on one part of it to the point where it has broken, and it is in no condition to be used. Can't sit in the chairs unless you're a sage, I guess. Mel hasn't unlocked sage yet. No, even if I was a sage, it wouldn't let me sit down. You have to be a special sage. Alright. I believe the person who created this apparatus, a person by the name of Bajeo, is a mechanic, and only that person is able to repair it. Yeah, he's the only one who knows how to repair it. Wait a minute, is that name familiar? Have we heard of Bajeo before? And so, Mel, please go meet with Bajeo and, yeah, will you please go meet with him and ask him to perform repairs? Okay. Thank you for taking on this request. I can also finish this up without Lucinda getting angry at me. What kind of a sage is she? Bajeo is a mechanic of genius-like talent. He is the person involved with maintenance of the Grand Titus. Oh, he's the same guy that we had to deliver the tool bag to previously. I guess now it makes sense why we had to go do that as part of the random side quests all over the world. He is an elderly ogre man. And I have heard that he is some distant blood relation to Lucinda. Interesting. Right now he lives on the Ogrid continent in the Doggy Snow Plains in a small hut there by himself. Thank you for your help. Okay. Oh, you're gonna transport me there to the entrance of the Snow Plains right now? Sure. It's so nice that the game's willing to zoom you around like this. I didn't even have to leave the castle to do it. Alright. It's still October. I'm still riding this ghost-pulled platform. Okay. Let's try and avoid the ice slimes if we can. This may be the first time I've been out here and it was clear weather. You wouldn't like Lucinda when she's angry. Yes, I am sure she's got spells more powerful than the Hurtmore Drakis. Go away, dinosaur. Thought he was gonna run right into me. Okay, let's go. Ciao. Welcome to Old Man, or like Uncle Baggio's house. Or is that was an elongated vowel, so Grandpa Baggio's house. I think even the king and queen defer to Lucinda when she has advice or orders, so I'm not surprised that Anlucea also does. Oh, you are... He calls me Melchune. Does he have silly pet names for everything? Have you come here again on behalf of Abram? Huh? You want me to fix up the apparatus in the secret meeting room in Granzadora Castle? Are you an acquaintance of the sage Lucinda? Man, last time with Abraham and this time, you get around a lot, don't you? Well, I had also thought that it was about time that the meeting room was going to need some maintenance, so you've got good timing. I can about guess, or like I already know which part of the apparatus is broken, but in order to fix it, I will need a magic light lens and my supply has run out. And so I'm sorry, but could you go get a magic lens for me? And then you could just deliver it directly to the secret meeting room. You can get the magic light lens from the killer machines that roam around the northwest area here in the Doggy Snow Plains. If you defeat them, they'll drop it. So you'll get one right away. Once I'm done with my preparations, I'll set out for Grandstor Castle right away. So you be quick too. It's hard to say actually if they're carrying the lenses or the lenses are a part of them. I'll take a good look once we find one. Maybe it's for their eye cameras. Maybe it's so they can focus their laser beams of death on you. Hey, Ashes. Welcome, how are you doing? Yeah, I'd guess that that's what it is. Okay, there we go. We defeated the killer machines, and they dropped a magic light lens. We received it in our key items. Let's take it to the secret meeting room in Grandstor Castle. That actually closed, that window closed on its own. I want to take a look at it in my key items. Huh. I guess it's just the front side of... Actually... Yes, send me back to the meeting room. It's just gonna deposit me in front of the castle, isn't it? Yeah, well, I mean, the elevator's right nearby once we get inside, so it's not a big deal. Fitzin's pet. Oh no. I was too busy watching the Yoshi bounce up and down, and I accidentally hit to go to the harbor. No. Well, if you were curious, this is where it takes you, and if you go along that passageway over there, you can find the ship. Let's just go back upstairs. Maybe they'll let me go select the meeting room from here. Oh, it will. Good. Okay. Back to the meeting room. When I said, oh no, you were expecting Shy Fox effect. Yeah. That does tend to be my reaction when I'm playing 11 and that happens. Oh, my rental outfit has ended. When I get out of this cutscene, it's probably gonna change my clothes. Hey, ciao, ciao. Grandpa Baggio's been waiting. You were able to properly get that magic light lens, right? Will you hand it over? Here you go. Oh, this is a really high level magic lens. You did a good job. Alright. I'll get started on the maintenance right away. What's it look for? When left in my hands, this kind of thing is a piece of cake. Baggio jumped around in the areas between each of the chairs in the secret meeting room and began repairing the apparatus. Whew. It's done. It's done. Now then... No, with this, everything is all fixed back up. Well, it's about time for the maintenance to be done, right? Dang it. He's still here. What suffix does he use for her? Hiba-san? Hiba-san. Wait a minute, does that have like a... connotation of like auntie? I think it does. It's a little hard to tell given that he doesn't use the same suffixes people normally do. He uses slightly changed or mangled ones. But I think he's saying, Auntie Lucienda, it's been a while. That's why I was against calling you to this place. Don't call me Auntie. How many times have I told you? We'll just go with that. But Auntie Lucienda is my... oh man. Genu is like my real life auntie. You shut up. In any case, don't ever call me that in front of other people. Okay, I understand. Big sis. Now he's using One-sama. So yeah, like, Big Sis or, you know, Miss Lucienda is scary. I'm gonna go over to the room next door. Well, I imagine he's got some fine-tuning to do on the engine as well. Great-grandmother. That's a word that I was unfamiliar with. Welcome, Mirichi. I'm sorry, Mel. And why does it seem weird that he's calling her that? when she's, for all appearances, younger than he is. Sorry that you had to be subjected to my, like, the embarrassment of my relatives. Please forget what you have heard just now. Konnichiwa. More importantly, the repairs to the apparatus are done, right? Then let's hurry up and summon the sages of the Crown of Wisdom. I'm sorry, but can you go tell Anlucea to come here? She's in her room on the 3rd floor in the West Tower. I'm counting on you, Mal. Oh, it just sent us up there immediately. Oh no. Oh, it's a picture of her and her brother when she was just a kid. If I have to stand up against Big Brother Toma again, if that time comes, will I be able to defeat him? Are you scared of your responsibility as the hero? It's not too late. You could hand over your power of the hero to me. I can't do that. No matter what kind of obstacle comes up in my way, I will no longer run from my battles. And I have people who are fighting alongside me. I'm not sure if she actually could hand over her power or not, but the evil Anlucea seems to think that it might be possible in this. I don't know if she's having a vision or what's going on. Then remember this. No matter where you are fighting as the hero. Oh wait, no. I will be watching the whole time to see just how far you can fight as the hero. And when the time comes that your heart breaks, I will take the power of the hero. I'm looking forward to that time, Anlucea, the hero. I will see through my duties as the hero. And it will also help to repay my brother Toma, who protected me at the cost of his life. Oh. Mel. Sorry for acting in such a pathetic manner for this time. But I'm all right now. I can't feel so downhearted at this time when I need to learn the secret techniques of destruction, which is what she's going to do from this point on. What's that? The repairs to the apparatus are finished, so come to the secret meeting room, you say? At last the sages will be summoned. I'll head to the secret meeting room right away. You go on ahead, Mel. Oh, so there's my actual armor that I'm wearing. This cutscene never ends. I, Anlucea, have come as you called. Mel, let us go over to Lucienda. Alright. All the players are gathered. Let us summon the sages of the Crown of Wisdom right away. This apparatus allows us, let's see, this apparatus can show the form of people who are very far away, distant people, and we can converse with them. It's, an excellent device. Baggio, let us begin. Hey, that was Horo. I don't recognize that guy. That was, what was his name? There's an empty chair. Huh. Eidos. Yes, that was his name. You are right. It was likely that since the room faded to black, that the conversation Anlucea was having was in her mind, or just a vision she had, or something like that. It has been a very long time since we have met in this room. That is what Brogan-sama says. Wait, who's speaking? Have we met this guy before? In stream? What's this, Brogan? Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. When did you learn such an amazing ability as using ventriloquism to make your staff talk? I don't think I've met this guy before. It's not a trick. Hodo. I am the one and only speaking staff that Master Brogan has given the ability of speech to. Meet Brogan in the Dwarf Starting Town side story, which we have not done yet. We'll get around to it. Okay, so he's a sage with a speaking staff. That's interesting. I don't like all this noise. Let's get to the topic at hand. You're as cool as ever, Eidos. Like, meaning, like, cold and distant. At this rate, you'll never be popular with the ladies. Oh no, what's with the running commentary? If you've called us, that must mean that Anlucea is, or there's a serious situation happening in Anlucea. Shut up for a bit, Hodo. Sages of the Crown of Wisdom. It is as the sage Eidos says. Right now, we are facing grave danger. We have discovered that the great demon lord Madasagora is plotting to eclipse this world, or our world, with a fake world of his own creation. And in order to put a stop to his plot, the hero princess Anlucea must learn the secret techniques of destruction, and for that I require your aid. The trials of the secret techniques of destruction that you all have it's not quite created, but they're basically in charge of. I want you to unlock them and administer them to the hero princess Anlucea and the ally Mel. And her ally Mel. I see. So at last the hero has gained her ally. That means that the time for we of the Crown of Wisdom to fulfill our responsibility has come. Well, in that case, we shall proceed with our preparations for the trials of the secret techniques of destruction. Everything has been for the sake of this time which is at hand. Yeah, the Crown of Wisdom is the name of this particular group of sages who have been entrusted with this responsibility. It's not an item itself. Master Brogan says... the preparations for the trial of the secret techniques of destruction are in their final stage. Hero Princess Anlucea. The trials for the secret techniques of destruction are harsh. Are you prepared to go through with it? Yes, sages. As the hero, I promise to use all the power at my disposal to pass these trials. And Mel, knowing Mel, she'll definitely help Anlucea out. The trials will be no problem. I wouldn't go that far. Then it's decided. Sages of the Crown of Wisdom. Be quick with your preparations to unlock the trials. Now then, everyone's dismissed. I mean, the demon's already created the fake world. He's trying to overlap the real world with the fake world. But no, I don't think that's exactly how the powers of destruction work. And I think it's kind of an odd title. I think it's because there's no real good English equivalent for the word. But you'll see as we learn them. Because that hero's light is a power of destruction. I mean, it's basically to destroy evil. Mel, you have done an excellent job completing my request. Here is a reward for you. So this goes back to bringing the mechanic here and getting the place fixed up. 5 Sage's Elixirs. Nice. And some XP. Ashes. Yes, there's fake world. We've been through this a lot. I know you missed several streams, but I know you know that much. I have things to tell you concerning the trials of the secret techniques of destruction. Please talk to me again at any time to hear what he has to say. Lucienda says, there's something I would like to grant to you other than the trials, the conversation about the trials. Sorry, but we will need to move to Anlucea's room for that. We'll talk about the details once we get there. Yes, I understand, Lucienda. Mel, will you come too? Let's go to my room. She's so tiny. Okay, and we have another cutscene right on the back of that one. I apologize for all of the back and forth. Before the two of you head out on the trials of the secret techniques of destruction, there is something that I must tell you about. It's about the the unknown labyrinth that stretches out underneath the royal crypt in the Rebule North Pass area. And its name is the Royal Labyrinth. The Royal Labyrinth. I've never heard of it, but what is it? Even among the royal family, those who know about it are limited. Now that we have both the hero and the ally gathered together, it is the time to reveal its existence. It was judged proper that it would be a place for the two of you to now use it as a place of training. Place for the two of us to train. Even after you learn the secret techniques of destruction, Anlucea, if you don't make yourself stronger, then it will be very difficult for you to win against the army of the great demon lord. She's not kidding. This is important, guys. Do this. Let's see. Challenging the Royal Labyrinth will allow you to grow as hero and ally. And on top of that, because of that, I will open the Royal Labyrinth for you. So the Royal Labyrinth exists in the space between this world and the spirit world. And the challenges you make there will force you to kind of change your physical form into more of a spirit form, and that's why, or think of this door as the thing that causes that. So yeah, we're going to pass from the physical world into this kind of the spirit world. Beyond this door, it will connect to the Royal Crypt. If you enter inside of it and go through the great door within, the labyrinth will be spread out before you. Now then, before you actually set off inside it, there are several things that I'd like you to hear about the Royal Labyrinth. Those that may enter are the hero, the ally, and monsters that serve the ally, and only these. Traveling companions may not enter the labyrinth. Also, while in the middle of your travels, if you need to exit the labyrinth, you will need to use this I think that's like a reality key. Google Translate can't tell me what that is. Maybe my other translator can. Like a present world or real world key. So I shall entrust this to you. Can you guys confirm that stream is actually still running, because Twitch is telling me it's not. Let me refresh my dashboard. It is the infinite cutscene on stream today. Okay, good. I'm glad. If the only problem is on my end, then we're good. Okay, so we got the key and our key items, and the Royal Labyrinth is open to us now. In order to enter it, you need... let's see... Shining Bravestones. You gain 15 every hour. And you can confirm how many you have. No, not 15 every hour. You gain 15 a week. I'm sorry. And you can check the number you have left at the door. These shining stones are different from the key item Bravestone that we have that allows us to move between the real world and the fake world, so keep that in mind. You can also change Anlucea's equipment and spend her skill points at this door. So this is something we can do. You get Anlucea in your party, you go in, you fight things, you level up, you gain some gear. But it's the only way that you can level her up. And you will need her leveled up because we gotta go fight things together. But she can't just come with us in our normal party. Thank you very much, Lucienda. Mel and I will make use of training in the Royal Labyrinth. Or we will accumulate training. The Royal Labyrinth is an unknown region. Little by little, you will gain power and, slowly proceed. The only gear you get are belts out of boxes. Not true, Ashes. I got a shield for her once. At the end of this, no one knows what's waiting for you at the far reaches of this place. So do not push yourselves too far. Okay. I think we are finally done with 1,000,001 cutscenes. What kind of level did I just gain? Must have been a Traveler's Orb level. Because I got up to level 94 when I logged into the game yesterday. Ashes, when did you become a Puknipo? No, actually say the phrase. It's not listed as a possibility. I somehow had one. It was a really cool shield. It looked like flames, like a sun, and I equipped it on her. But I don't think it was in my regular inventory, so I'm not sure where it came from. It might have been a treasure chest that I just found somewhere, got off a monster drop or something. But yeah, I only ran that thing once with Anlucea on my main character, and I regretted it. So I will do a bunch of leveling up with her on Mel. Okay. I had planned to continue with the story, but we've had so much plot that I think I want to do a run with Anlucea through the labyrinth to show it off. Unfortunately, we can't go in a group, so I'm gonna have to leave my group and go in alone. I will do my best. Thank you, Ashes. Okay, so what you have to do is interact with the door. It will tell you at the top there how many stones you have. That 30 of 60 is where it's listed, and it's 2 days until we can get more. So Saturday, I guess, our time. You can go to Anlucea's equipment. And there are various things from my inventory that I'm able to equip on her. I might as well equip her with the best of whatever I can. Oh, I wish I could turn her around, because that shield looks pretty cool. Okay. And I apparently can't do anything with other armor yet, but let's do some skill points. I have 10 to spend. We've got bravery. She needs logic. Justice. What are you? The last one there is patience. And I can't get a good reading on that fourth one. But it's probably something like strength of will. Your Puklipo's only gonna last 2 hours. Did you use one of those change items that you can get in the pay shop? Or yeah, or is it part of the Halloween thing? Alright, I want... Interesting. So the two texts there with the red symbol are Dane and Giga Dane. So lightning spells, which would be helpful. Oh man, okay, so some of these are decreased amount of time between turns, like dodge ability, faster time to execute techniques. Let's see, upped crit percentage, power, defense. Oh, the number 8, the 18.1 there is sometimes you will have 1 HP remaining. And at 31 points she gets Behomera, which is multi-heal. Man, where to go first? This one is mostly at the start of battle, you have this much percentage to start with this buff on you. And there's like haste and tension and attack buffs. So that's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with this one to start. Alright. And you can apparently reset skills there too. Gain more stones. In order to, other than the refresh once a week, apparently there are certain items you can offer up to get more stones to enter the labyrinth. Secret awakening stones. We'll probably learn more about that when we actually get some sealing sand. And okay, so let's go in. You can take a friendly monster with you. You know what? Let's go ahead and take one. You don't have one currently with you. It takes 3 stones to enter the labyrinth. Nah, let's go get a monster. Oh, and we do have a, like a monster bar person right here, so, oh man. None of my monsters have a high enough affection that I can take them without changing over to being a monster master. So, I will do that here. Why not? Oh, that particular class is still dressed up in Alina's outfits. She's still adorable. Okay, which monster do I want to take with me? They're all pretty low level area monsters. I guess Rocket's got the highest level, so let's take him. Okay. And I bet Rocket has, yep, skill points. HP plus 30. Cool. Alright then, here we go. Good to know that the labyrinth has a higher rate of raising monster affection. Because I am not using the monster farm in the app for Mel's monsters, so they're all pretty low. Alright, let's head in. Mel used 3 of the shining stones. So if they give you 15 a week, then you can run it 5 times a week. That seems like a pretty good number. Alright, so here we are in the crypt. We gotta go through this door. Basement level 1. The Twilight Sky Garden. That's our only option, so that's where we're going. Defeat the monsters in the labyrinth and gather up spirit light jewels. But in the upper left of the screen there is a bravery glow that is shown there that is necessary. If it runs out, you will be taken out of the labyrinth. When it reaches, or before it reaches 0, do what you can to gather as many glowing spirit jewels and head toward the door. Okay. Oh, cripes. It's nice that the map tells you where the monsters are. Alright. Ashes says that if you give a sword or shield to Anlucea, it will be removed from your equipment inventory, which is good to know. monsters. Time to go. Oh, I guess this is a... Oh, that's not a boss, it's white text. And my time has been reset. The amount of shining bravery that you have has disappeared. The 8 glowing spirit stones that you gathered have turned into 240 of the... Let's double check this. 240 of my countdown, basically. Yeah, my shining bravery. Oh, don't hit me! I'm called the Genie of Love. Don't put me together with other monsters that you've fought. If you give me 10 of your shining bravery, then I'll give you a 20% chance to crit at start of battle. Is that what that says? It'll give us tension. You know what? Sure. It's just 10. Alright, we'll do it. And that's some kind of incantation. Okay. I think he offers you various things in exchange for some of your time. Outside the labyrinth, you normally have a couple seconds of immunity after you get out of a battle, but here, apparently, you can initiate battle immediately upon finishing a fight. That's good to know. I do not know what the glowing one means. Different buffs. I thought that might be the case. Apparently the yellow monsters give more spirit orbs on victory because they have higher HP. everything onto the door. Yes, I can tell you've done this before, Ashes. Okay, so this is the power genie. What is this one willing to give? I'm a good genie. If you can get some wonderful magic cast on you. For today, for 15 of the Shining Bravery, I can give you a 15% chance to perform special attacks twice. Huh. You know, we had enough, so why not? Instead of just doing regular attacks, I'll do text more. Oh, what text do I have as a monster master? Other than call enemy, which probably doesn't even work here. Not that you'd want to. Oh. Oh, do we have boss time, I think. Not a Kirin. Yep. This is my mount. My main character has this as her primary mount. It's a white Kirin, no matter what they actually call it in-game. Tried to run down Saigon on a mount. Ashes, are you talking to me or Karan? Karan tried to. My axe just poisoned him, or did someone else do something that poisoned him? No, I'm stunned. Character doesn't weigh enough to push the enemy back. You're not gonna put me to sleep. Or sap me, or whatever it was you were trying to do. Anlucea makes it to level 22. Excellent. Game music's louder than me by a lot. Okay. Alright. So our counter is stopped. There wasn't like treasure chest or anything dropped, right? No? Okay. Alright. Should be the doorway out. No. Oh, this is where I came from. I see. You have to head that way. Whoa. Have mysterious ghosts here. That presence, is that a living person? In that case, you must be the new era, or the hero and the ally of the new era. How many days and months have passed since that era of shining abomination. Not necessarily two words that I would put together, but this labyrinth is, or contains, the wandering souls of those of the Grand Zadora royal family who held deep regret when they left this world, or passed from this world. And this beautiful labyrinth uses the souls of the dead to create an eternal paradise. No, a prison is a more fitting name for it. You can hear the cries and or the screams that reverberate from the depths of the labyrinth, can't you? You may know that already, but or no. May already know the hurting or painful voice of the one who is there. Yes, it turned dark very quickly. Thank you for the bits, Ashes. Much appreciated. What can I get out up there? What's the difference between this thing and the doorway? It's the door that connects to the outside world. You can't actually exit through the door. One's out, the other continues. So this one connects to the outside world. Do you want to on Google. I think it basically says, do you want to offer up the shining bravery you have to this door and exit? Fortunately, because Mel is kind of glowing underneath the text box, it's making it really hard for my translator to get a good picture, enough to the point where it actually recognizes the kanji. What happens if I go interact with the door? Right now this door will not open. Okay. I guess I have to earn the right to go proceed onward before I actually can. So, no choice but to exit here. Using the power of the Shining Bravery, the door to the outside opens. You have cleared floor 1 of the, what I call it, the Twilight Gardens. Yes, I'm sure it will only let me continue once I've actually cleared the next floor on the list. Okay, so that is what the Royal Labyrinth looks like. And yeah, not a good idea to leave Anlucea at level 22. So So I will probably grind labyrinths off screen so that we don't have to take up all the time on stream for them. So we can get her level up. Alright, now is a good time to take a break. Thank you all for joining me. Kitsune wants to party up again. Okay. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some more DQ10. We'll find out what these trials to unlock Anlucea's powers consist of, and we'll see how many we can get done today. We'll be back in just a minute.